Hello, this is Blue Star, Defender of Equestria, and this is my next Focus On video. What's next for Sunny in My Little Pony: A New Generation? And in some ways, what is the series going to be about? If you haven't seen My Little Pony: A New Generation, definitely don't watch this video. At least not yet. It's like, go watch it and then come back. The revelation at the end of My Little Pony: New Generation was, I think, incredibly shocking. It's like, I didn't see that coming at all. But seeing where we were and where I think we're going, I think it makes perfect sense. What I think is next for basically the series is, and what is the series going to be about, is basically the restoration of Equestria. And Sunny is going to be an incredibly important part of that. We know Equestria is a lot bigger than these 3 towns, cities, whatever you want to call them. So we may have restored friendship and magic to these, 3 cities, but what's happened to the rest of Equestria, we don't know about. What I think is next for Sunny and the series as all is restoring the magic of that friendship, and by extension magic, to the rest of Equestria. The main 5 are gonna have to go to each town and somehow do something to re-establish magic and friendship in those areas, bit by bit, gonna restore magic to the whole of Equestria. Perhaps at some point deal with whatever caused this problem to begin with, whether it was something that drained magic entirely, or maybe it was some other force that somehow divided the ponies. Maybe that force is still out there and the main 5 are gonna somehow have to deal with it somehow. And what does this have to do with Sunny? She's going to be an important part of this because she's definitely going to be the next Alicorn Princess of Equestria, because I don't think there are anymore. When all this stuff happened and, all the ponies were no longer friends, the Alicorn Princesses probably went with them. I feel so bad for them. It's like, we tried so hard to keep all the ponies together, but we couldn't do it. So re-establishing the princesses is definitely going to be an important part of overall restoring Equestria to the way it was in Friendship is Magic. So there has to be a new Alicorn princess, and that princess is going to be Sunny. Wait a minute, I just had a revelation. Celestia was essentially the princess of the sun. Does this mean that Sunny is literally going to take over Celestia's role? Ooh! So if that's true, we might be running into another character that's effectively going to be the new Princess of the Moon or the Night. That's going to be interesting. Because a lot of those things appear to have been lost, so Sunny has to basically take their place. How that's going to happen is going to be an interesting story. Becoming an Alicorn is a big deal. That's why Sunny is an Alicorn in training. She sort of has the basic abilities of an Alicorn, but she's definitely not a full-on Alicorn yet, because that would have been way too easy. In Season 3 of Friendship is Magic, we see that Twilight is being prepared to be a princess. She was being prepared in a lot of different ways. In the season premiere, she was being tested as, does she have the ability to put, the needs of her people above her own needs? There was one episode where Celestia just simply sent Twilight a load of books and said, here, read all these books. There was a lot of preparation and things that had to happen first before Twilight was ready to be a princess. And those same kind of things are going to have to happen for Sunny. This isn't going to be like King Arthur, where it's okay, you just pull the sword out of the stone and ta-da, you're the king. No. It's not going to be that easy. And that's going to be part of the story. Sunny's going to have to go and maybe do the kind of quest of Crystal Empire, where it's she's going to have to make those kind of choices, or she's going to have to do those kinds of adventure, almost trial kind of things. And maybe after she completes some of those things, maybe her wings or her horn will become permanent. That's a good question itself. Are her Alicorn abilities, are they permanent or are they temporary? I don't think these are permanent yet, but they will be. I did have this vision of Sunny going to sleep one night and then waking up oh my gosh, they're real now. Yes! No, it's not going to be that easy. Sunny's going to have to do something to basically earn those things. Is that going to happen in the first season of the show? Maybe the later seasons? Is this going to be the big thing that's gonna end the series or something like that? I think it's probably going to happen maybe within the first or second season, but we shall see. Because Sunny totally has to prove that she's basically worthy of becoming a full-on princess. Sunny did an amazing thing of bringing all the ponies back, re-establishing magic even within this little area, but that's not enough for her to become a full-on princess yet. She has to prove that she has all of those qualities and literally earn her wings and her horn. I can't help but wonder if Celestia and Luna are going to be part of this. I secretly hope that they will, but in some ways, having Celestia and Luna basically come back and essentially teach her how to be a princess, it feels like that would be too easy and would in some ways be too much of a direct link to the original series. My Little Pony: A New Generation is clearly paying homage and referencing My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic, but it's definitely not like quote-unquote linking to it. To have a character from the original series actually come back into this series, I don't really know if they're gonna do that or not. I would honestly love it, because I love Celestia and Luna. I would love to see them again, especially in all their 3D glory. That would in some ways be perfect, you know, to have a former princess actually teach Sunny how to be a princess. That would be great, but that would be too easy. Other character, or maybe other characters, may fulfill that role. Maybe one of Twilight's ancient books, or a book from Celestia that they find in like Canterlot Library or something, is gonna somehow teach Sunny to become a full-on alicorn and a full-on princess. We're gonna have to learn what caused this problem. What was that thing that caused all the ponies to not be friends to begin with? Because that might be vital to fixing this once and for all. Maybe we'll learn there's some super crazy supervillain hiding out somewhere that's like sucking magic out of Equestria, and at some point we're all gonna have to go deal with that. Or we go to a town and we have to, you know, fix this friendship problem. Even within the Maritime Barrier, there may be still ponies like, sure, you may have restored magic, but I still don't trust you. Friendship creates magic, not the other way around. I mean, it certainly helped a great deal that magic is now back for all the ponies. I think there's still going to be some ponies that are going to be like, no, I still don't trust the unicorns or the Pegasi or the Earth ponies, and yeah. So finding out the original root cause of what caused the ponies to be all divided to begin with might be vital to fixing those problems. So I think basically one of two things are going to happen with the series. Either we're going to stay in Maritime Bay, we're going to kind of like fix maybe those kinds of friendship problems while Sunny is kind of like trying to learn how to be an alicorn. And or we may be going outside of like the Maritime Bay area and try to like fix some of those friendship problems and try to bring back magic to the whole of Equestria. I think maybe a little bit of both. Sunny might start off, you know, just trying to learn how to become an alicorn. It's like, okay, I have these wings and this horn. What do I do with them? And so Sunny might be spending like the first season or so learning about her own basic abilities and how to use them. But after that, she's probably going to have to learn how to basically become a princess in some way. I think in short, Sunny's going to have a lot of learning to do in the first season or seasons of this new series. But I think at some point, they're going to move beyond Maritime Bay and then try to fix some of these other problems. And in doing so, are probably going to go into the past and go back to some of those areas like the station and learn what caused this to happen so they could fix the problems that they have today. But in any case, I'm definitely looking forward to this series and seeing what's gonna happen next. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the journey that Sunny's about to go on and seeing her earn her wings and becoming a full-fledged alicorn and the next princess of Equestria. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, thank you for commenting, liking, and subscribing, and until next time, this is Blue Star. Stay strong and pony on. Blue Star out.